and made it a much more difficult challenge. But you are the elite division. We have the current reigning NNL champion in our midst, so we don't want to insult anybody. My goal here is not to frustrate you, just to challenge you. Find that threshold where, and I don't want you guys just running rampant all over a course, turn it into a track meet. So we've thrown some curveballs at you, all right? I'll skip all the NNL stuff. You guys have done NNL for, NNL rules, Ninja Works, all that, good. Okay, here we go. Start platform is right here. We've taken out 1, 3, and 5. You guys now have 2 and 4 to contend with, and this rope to get over to this platform here. Now, I would advise you, if you are in the warm-up area, don't lean over that windowsill where Simon and Casey are sitting right now, or put any belongings there, because that is in play. Okay, you guys can push off of any of the yellow or blue. If you make a hole in the drywall, I expect you back here at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning to fix it. But please use any part of the windowsill that you want. That whole wall is coming out anyway. All right? You're making your way to this mat. We are not going to give you a point just for getting to the rope. Okay, no point for the rope. This is the finish of this obstacle. So it's all combined. Any questions on that? Cool. You guys watched the video. I haven't demoed. No. I have not demoed all weekend. I will not give you a demo. Yeah, these don't move. Nothing moves. I have not done a demo on any obstacle all weekend. I don't claim to be an elite ninja, so why do I have to do anything? Here is your finished platform. Okay, any other questions other than... Do you want to do it, Vince? Go ahead. You guys just watched beta for the last 20 minutes of these guys doing this. You may want to move back a little bit. Thank you, Vince. Good job. Can't believe you made me give them a demo. All right, obstacle. So this ends up being obstacle number 2. Yes? I suppose you could. Since this is now not 2 different obstacles, there's no necessary requirement that you even use the rope. So be my guest, right? That whole thing is on, man. Whole thing, okay? Yeah. If you make it all the way over to the windowsill, it'd be stupid for me to make some silly rule that you can't just jump from the, like, whatever. You're there. Just jump. It's fine, okay? More questions than this one. Yes? Yeah, absolutely. It's a hands and feet obstacle. Okay. Obstacle number 2. Ninja Works, this is now obstacle number 2. The aviary, we have swapped out that last one. So you have a white on the end. This is the downslope. You have a ring, 2 up cliffs, 1 down cliff, and then the white to the end. Your landing platform is here. Finished platform for this obstacle is right here. Okay? You guys saw a bunch of demos. Should kind of know how this operates. Any questions about this one? Cool. Moving on. Monster Mountain, we've taken away the footholds here, but you still have all your handholds to contend with, so it's basically just handholds and sloped, slanted surfaces, okay? On the back side here, there are a couple of holds that are probably just going to get in your way, and this is the start-finish platform here, same as we've been doing all weekend. Any questions about Monster Mountain? Don't let me forget I got to check for you before you leave, okay? Yes? Hands and feet, yeah, hands and feet. Any other questions? Cool. Next up, Stage 4 Design Space Program. You got the spinning disc. You got the moon rocks. Your platform to finish is still here. Same as it's always been, same as it ever was. Just be careful, okay? No hands on this one for you guys, though. We've been doing hands and feet for everybody else. You guys, just feet. Okay? Any questions about Space? Not Space Mountain. I just looked at Josh and went, Space Mountain. I don't know why. All right, next up. We've really stretched out the pizza cutters. It's I think it's a 9 out and 2 up now, and then down to the bar. Off the trampoline here, we pulled this back. Some of our taller competitors, just be aware that this is here. If you tap it with your feet, it's not going anywhere, but just don't let it screw up your backswing. Just be aware of where your body is. in space, okay? These things have nice kind of deep channels on them. You should be able to get a good grip on it. The bar is here just to kind of assist you getting down to here. Honestly, I didn't want to put it in, but the thing gets a little squirrely and unstable when it doesn't have at least a bar on either end, so that's for your safety. So there you go. You can use that to get down to here. Any questions about the pizza cutters? Cool. Next up, boomerangs. These have kind of been left alone since the young adult division as well. They just pivot in multiple directions. Your goal is to get to this landing platform here, the throw. Now, Kavanaugh told me earlier on Friday that he was the best ducker ever in Ninja. It would take a serious duck, I think, to throw from there to get to here. And I don't want to see anybody, slice their head open. I encourage you to try, but, whatever. You guys are going to boot big. There's nothing going to stop that. Any questions about the boomerangs? Oh, yeah, that's in. It's off axis. Swings off axis. Okay. Moving on to the fish market. Fish market. You guys are going to start right here. You're going to go up and over the top on the salmon ladder here. So we're doing the up and over salmon. And again, get yourself to whatever rung you need to set yourself up for the froggy deliveries. Okay? So wherever you need to be. If you come in hot and high here and you need to come back down, however you want to do it, but you're going froggy deliveries next. When you touch this, then that's completion of fish market, and that would start you on your journey down the frog pond. Any questions about this one? Cool. All right. Froggy delivery here. Your dismount platform is here. Finished frog pond right here. I mean, it's a pretty big landing platform. As long as you don't step back, obviously, you're good. The cone, I think we're still talking about the cone, right? The direction that you move. Yes, Alyssa? Just the green. The black is there to stabilize the whole thing for you because you're going to be coming in hot. So just the green. Any other questions? Cool. After that, conveyor belt. Here we go. 4 for 4. Little step. 4 for 4 today. It's the New Balance skate shoes, man. I'm telling you, the next big thing. Conveyor belt. Listen, compared to the rest of these obstacles you're throwing, don't screw up here. They move, all right? Our feet only. Maybe someday we'll get to a level where we'll do this hands only, but that borders on circus arts. So to the platform here. Next obstacle is going to be 3-4 defense. We've taken away the peg ball graspers and turned off the ledge up there. So blue tape means no go. So we're not grabbing up there. We're just doing the cliffhangers down here to go through here, 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 and then your touch point is right up here. So this obstacle is complete when you touch the first UFO. These will all be reset to their natural resting position. Matt, you were resetting this one, right? Oh, you're Ben. Where'd Matt go? Okay, good. He's laying down. He's an old man. It takes a lot out of him. Any questions about 3-4 defense? I'm assuming the slant part is also off. Oh, yeah, you're gonna make me put tape up? No, it's off. It's off. Yeah, I was just too lazy to put tape up there. So, yes, the top parts is off. Yep. I don't know. Luke Dillon once said that this was the hardest obstacle he'd ever been on, and I took that as a point of pride. It probably isn't still, but at one point that statement was put out in the universe. It made me very happy. All right, so that was when you had to lachey them. You can static all this stuff. Yeah, this is baby stuff. You're good. Now we've got small, medium, and large UFOs. Dismount platform here. Red is just sort of like a warning. Don't fall in the red. This is your actual platform. Break the plane here. It's supported from the back. So you guys should be good there. Any questions about the UFOs, otherwise known as first contact? Cool. Final obstacle. The vertical limit climb to the angel step. Ben, you want a demo? Cool. You're going to get some chalk? Okay. So basically you're climbing up the vertical limits on the devil steps, taking the angel step across, sliding it, and hitting the buzzer. I hope you can do it too. You've been like automatic all weekend. He didn't do like the previous 11 obstacles though. There you go. Hit that buzzer. Nice. Thanks, Ben. Well done. Good job. Yeah. All right. So that's your course. You guys are going to have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay? You can warm up in the action room, and we'll get you started shortly. And we're Zach, can you turn my mic down, please? Mic number 2 and mic number 1, all the way down. Yep, all the way slammed. Sorry for that. And we're live. All right. Elite Division, Action Athletics, National Ninja League, Season 7, qualifying, traditional course, qualifier, Season 7, action, traditional. Here we are, the final runners of the weekend, and we have taken all of the training wheels off of this course, opened it up to its full capacity, and it is time to watch these ponies run. Up first, a legend in the sport. James the Beast McGrath decided just on a whim today that he would tag along with girlfriend? Fiance? Girlfriend. Really interested to see how people do probably should have double-checked that fact before we got on the mic. I think girlfriend. He won't be mad at me if I got that one wrong. He tagged along with Alyssa today and took one look at the course and said, you know what, man? I think I can do this. And I've watched James do it before. Watched him do it in Cleveland a few years ago and during a qualifier with a bum shoulder. He's been looking healed up now, so let's see what he's got. Hasn't been competing a ton in NNLs. Has really got bit by the injury bug. Had a couple of shoulder surgeries. And there he goes. Now he's got it dialed in. Actually competed season 6 last year, 4 times. He was here. So we had him there. James is one of those guys that, like, you can just never count him out. He's just so, like, whoop, there that goes. He's not afraid to take the hits. He's going to go right for it. Oh, and then bounces like a fly off a windshield. James McGrath. He went for the big move there, and I think a lot of the other ninjas in this group will appreciate it. Right, Noah?
Yeah, I mean, I nailed that boot move without the adjustment. I'm just saying.
You didn't have to flex on him. He's the first runner. He's coming out first. No, he threw big, got hit in the hands a couple of times, got hit in the head. I think he realized he didn't have the grip strength for that.
Yeah, especially when that hold is swinging like that. It's very hard to recover.
Absolutely. But you know what? Now that the elites are allowed to run out the course, I think that's really all he wanted to show up and do. Play around on some fun obstacles. James has always been a big fan of the stuff we build in here. Look at that. He makes 9 feet up and 2 foot, or 9 feet out and 2 foot up look like nothing.
Light work.
Now he's going to beast his way through these boomerangs.
One swing on that first transition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look him reach out and just grab it. I'd have a feeling the word that comes to mind is manhandle.
Yeah, he's just
a lot of these elites are going to manhandle these obstacles. He's always had a strong Salmon Ladder game. Now for this elite division, we have upped the Salmon Ladder substantially. He needs to move over to the start platform. Actually, he doesn't. His run doesn't count at this way. There you go. Casey directing him. They're going to have to go up and over the Salmon Ladder in order to unlock. Oh, you want to do that again, James? No? It's moving on. Okay. Going to just go right to the conveyor belt. Nope. This is a man who woke up this morning and probably didn't know he was going to compete and just decided, yeah, I'm still a ninja. But what's funny is I can watch it could have gone either way with James. You never know on any given day. He is so dang strong. But I think when you get a little out of practice, maybe he took the summer off. You never know. All right, next up, your eyes do not deceive you. Josh Levin has returned to Action Athletics as a competitor in the Elite Division. He is currently attending Harvard grad school, which puts him in the area. I didn't realize that he was back in town, but he's getting a little bit of course beta from James. He knows. He says he's running today for the Donate Life America National Organ Donation Registry. You got Josh's stats there, Noah?
Yeah, I mean, he's been a long-time competitor of the NNL, back in Season 4, competing at, Old Gym, Cherry Hill, and PPK in New Jersey, I think. Yeah,
yep,
and made it to World Championships just off that one qualifier, and here he is competing in Season 7.
Yeah, this is a guy who just can do amazing things. He's so coordinated, such a good. He just fixed his mask mid-rope swing. Look at that leg dexterity. Dude. Zach is losing his mind in the booth here. God, the flex on this kid.
Oh, wow.
Is just
light transition right there.
Yeah. I mean, Wow.
That was clean.
I was stoked when he texted me and was like, said he was coming. And then
I wonder if
just
he has to improve his grip strength.
a mix of emotions when he said the commuter rail was permanently delayed and he might not make it. So he caught a lift and came anyway. Somehow made it happen. Okay. Let's
Saw
see.
him planning out his route for this obstacle. Let's see if his visualization works out.
I hope so. I mean,
Yeah.
he's obviously known for his grip strength and his endurance. He's a climber.
Boom.
But he got through the tough part there. Now, Josh has always been a technical, grip endurance guy. There he goes.
Just setting those hits
Yeah.
perfectly.
And that's the thing. Rock climbers always don't have the most dynamic swing game. And this, for sure, Boomerang, this is some off-kilter stuff here that Josh is going to have to tangle with. But climbers see things a little differently. Again, manhandling the obstacle. We should have stretched that thing out for these guys. This is going to be... Okay, now, Salmon Ladder, if you haven't trained it a lot, and you've been climbing, who knows? He's such a wild card right now, I don't even know what to, this could easily go either way. He's in the top crescent rung now. He's going to take it across. Now he's too high to make that transition down, so he's going to have to come down. That's why we did it that way.
Tricky.
Yeah, we want to make him come back down to get
Yeah,
it.
this is a very technical
He's got to watch
move.
that truss with his head. Ooh, sent it right.
What?
Get out of here with
No
that.
way.
You kidding me, Josh Levin?
That is the rock climbing. That
Wow.
is the
Yeah,
rock climbing.
absolutely.
That is
He's got grip
100%
strength for
rock
days.
climbing.
Vice grips. He just hit the 8-inch gap on that.
Came in with so speed, but only
Wow.
14 seconds.
I know.
left.
The speed on it is the thing. We gave him a tight time
Can
limit.
he get to the checkpoint? The touch point is the first UFO.
Yep.
He's got 6 seconds.
5, 4. Come on, Josh. Those things
Let's
spinning
go.
on
Just
him.
pull
2-1.
up,
Pull up. Oh, just barely.
Still,
But that is a sick run out of Josh
That's
Levin.
hard to beat.
I got goose pimples.
Dude.
I'm excited.
Second runner, or already the third to last obstacle.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a finisher.
I hope
That's
so,
my
too.
prediction right now.
I agree.
We will see a finisher.
We could have one coming up right here. We got Luke
got
Dillon.
Luke Dillon.
Yeah, Luke Dillon. I mean, when you talk about threats, here's a man who completed the National Ninja League Stage 1 course in Jersey a few months ago. Not once, but twice. Or was it Stage 2? It was Stage 2. Obviously called out on rules. There were certain things that didn't go well about that, but the big moves were all kind of put together there. Luke is just an absolute monster. Has he found his way to the start line? I don't see him yet. Maybe. See. There he comes. Okay.
Now let's look at this resume.
Oh, my.
Nate. There's got to be over 20 competitions in
That
season
is
6.
crazy. Season 6, he was everywhere. Ninja
was-
Logic. He's Saratoga Ninja Lab, Center Court, Dexterity. Obviously, he went down to Motive.
Yeah,
Man.
absolutely ever. Hey, but this
If
first,
COVID's locking you down,
first qualifier of season 7.
first
Action
class. There you
athletics.
go. Well,
Here
I
we
mean, when
go.
you're on the first weekend,
Yeah,
we're going
I
to be the
mean,
first
it
for a
makes
lot of
sense.
people. Let's go, Luke. Luke makes it so easy to root for him. He's such a solid kid. I remember back when he was still doing gymnastics, training at Laid Back. He was such a good mentor to a lot of the kids down there. I mean, still is. Training primarily down at Vitality now. There he
Nice.
goes.
Makes that
So smooth. And a lot
Dynamic
of these
move
ninjas
right
were
there.
worried about that when we were setting it up, and I know they could have gotten it.
yeah.
But again, it's the second obstacle. I mean, we're not heartless. At least
Yeah.
sometimes.
I mean,
All right,
yeah,
sometimes,
all right, Nate.
sometimes.
You put the moon rocks back in the course.
I did. Not in position 1, though.
That's right.
So Luke, third season NNL, and competed season 13, American Ninja Warrior. I do remember seeing him, I think. Might have been a fast forward, might have been a full run. I can't honestly remember. Says his favorite obstacle is just getting up the stairs. And
a good
as an
answer.
aging ninja with a lot of injuries, I can
Look
tell
at
you,
making
on
that
some
lap
days,
count.
that's all I can take.
Perfect.
This obstacle
Perfect.
was built for Luke Dillon. This boomerang
I think he's going
obstacle.
to make up some time here.
I think so, too.
I actually don't even know if he's behind, but I think
Yeah.
he's going to.
Ooh,
Yeah, boom.
man.
Look at that. Quick and off
Beautiful.
right here.
Yep.
That's Luke
Still
Dillon
a
for you.
minute to go.
Look,
Oh yeah, he's 7
seconds
seconds ahead of Josh,
Dude.
and he's gonna send the Salmon Ladder quickly. There it is, doubling up those rungs, flying up this thing. a couple extra swings. But really, anything can happen on the Froggy deliveries. Got it. So solid. You know what? I'm just realizing now I had meant to turn off the 10-inch gap for these guys, which he is making use of. I was going to make it just the 8-inch gap. I mean, this course is pretty hard as it is, so bit of an oversight on my part yet, but there you go. No. Oh. No.
Oof. So close to
Oh, my God.
going past Josh Levin right there.
Oh. But wait a minute. He failed conveyor belt, right?
Yeah,
Josh got
so
credit for that.
he's sitting in second place right now.
He wants a video review? Okay. All right. We will,
Calling the review before the run's over.
yeah. You think? I mean,
We'll see. We have
It's a
replay
video review?
technology.
We do. We
We
have
replay technology.
So, it's the world we live in. Okay.
Who's up next? Let's see.
Next up, Allie Murto, Luke's girlfriend. A pretty accomplished ninja in her own right. Her resume reads, my God, you're not fitting all that on one page.
Yeah, no. This is about the same. Yeah, but look, it dates back all the way. Season 4.
Season 4, yeah, look at that.
Ninja
2018. Ninja Force, real life.
And I bet she actually competed in Season 3 as well.
Oh, probably. We didn't start
Yeah,
keeping
I mean-
stats. Look at her go, making use of the windowsill.
Boom. Innovation.
Nothing wrong there. Now, I know Allie was a little worried about this particular obstacle. Ooh, there she goes. All right, we got to get, that's okay. You're going to slap your hands a little bit on it. Maybe she could think about Lachey into this.
All right,
She's
it's
getting
coming
some
right
real-time
here. It's coming right
coaching.
here. Go.
That's
Nice.
it. Get it quick. Get that second hand there quick. They're just getting sweaty sitting on it. Oh. Yeah, the longer she sticks that grip on there, the sweatier her hands are going to get. So now she's thinking about,
At this
There-
point, you're thinking,
yeah,
if I can't
oh.
make it here, you got to go for the dismount.
yep, her fingers are just going to continue to fatigue, get sweaty.
Oh, wow. Trying to stop the,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I think she had it on that first one. She held on to it for a couple of swings and just kind of let it go. She's done. She doesn't want to keep going. Okay. She didn't want to run out. All right.
All good.
We're moving on to our next competitor, Nikki D Simone. Man, so funny. I remember these girls when they were teeny tiny, like, younger than preteens maybe. I think Nikki was on Jimja's team way back in the day. And Allie, I think, might have been at Ultimate. Still at Ultimate. It's all Nina. All right, coming up next, Nikki D Simone on the rope, trying to get over to, there she goes, to the windowsill. Getting wild with it. Windowsill was on. We debated that a little bit during walkthrough. Like I said, I'm not trying to take out an elite athlete on the first obstacle. Maybe the second, which we did make. There she goes. Nice. That was the technique. Now let's see. Did
This
she go for
second
the
move still
dismount?
pretty hard, though.
Oh, and you know what? I don't think she needed to try to Lachey that one.
Actually, I think
But if your backhand's going to slip
backhand,
off,
the
yeah.
backhand's going to slip. Like,
Yeah.
I know you tried to make that easy, but like, that's
I didn't try to make any of it easy.
I
I just
mean,
tried to make it
yeah.
easier.
Yeah. It's not even that much easier though, because you still got to hold on with that backhand,
That's true.
which is
Yeah.
very, very difficult crimp.
Well, I took the input from our testers. Casey Rothschild was here testing. So was Zays. They both got up there, said they felt that it was at least fair for the lady competitors to try to make those moves. We'll see how Alyssa Beard does. She's coming up later in the run order. And Nikki getting ready to tackle these boomerangs. Oop. Nope, nothing for the boomerangs there.
Season 4 and Season 5, I don't know, World's
Qualifier.
competitor. Yeah,
absolutely.
Qualifier.
Yeah. Oh, she's very strong. I mean, look at her get up the salmon
Yeah,
ladder.
easy.
There's no doubt. And really, in this elite division, from gym to gym, the creativity of the obstacles can almost dictate, whether an athlete qualifies or podiums or not. Maybe if something's in their skill set or it's not. She's still got a long season to go. She'll definitely get back to Worlds
Nice
this year. Look at that
transfer right
transfer.
there.
Yeah.
She's perfectly lined up for this
Absolutely.
match.
Yep. Maybe if the clock was still going on her run, she might have held on to that a little harder. And off she goes. All right, next up, your reigning National Ninja League World Champion, Jay Lachey Lewis. Saw a great piece on him this season on American Ninja Warrior. He made it all the way to Vegas. He and his buddy Blake in their backyards down there in Connecticut. Just going Lachey for Lachey, course for course. Got to have friends to get stronger. Iron sharpens iron. Jay, one of the nicest kids you're ever going to meet in Ninja. He's making use now that they're allowed to use the windowsill.
He was the one who asked that in
He
rules.
did, actually, yeah. He's competed on ANW 13, hit buzzers in qualifying and semifinals, and had the fastest time in his semifinal, which was the first teen on the Power Tower. Good for him.
Boom. Already ahead of Luke Dillon.
Wow.
You know he's going for that top
Wow,
time.
that's crazy. And Luke
And
looked
to
like
finish,
he was really moving.
You need to be fast.
Yeah,
220.
yeah.
That's
It's a tight timeline.
a tight time limit.
For sure. But that's kind of what we wanted. There's no hesitation between obstacles for these guys. There you go. 13 seconds ahead of Josh 11 at this point. Boom.
Oh,
I mean, that's why they
wow.
call him Jay
Look
Lachey.
at that link.
Look at that.
That link right there.
Effortless.
I bet he goes first. Yep. What can I say?
Yeah, there. And now he's going to line it up. Sets the hips to set back in. Very nice.
Ooh,
See how high
that
his
was
legs
narrow,
kicked out
but
there.
Hey,
yeah.
he got it.
Now 19 seconds ahead of Luke.
A
He
minute
is
20.
sprinting.
He can take some rest here if he needs it. But knowing Jay, I don't think
Probably
he's
not.
going to.
No.
Yeah.
Look at that double up and then on top. All the way across. Is he going to come down at all? or
Ooh,
is
that's
he,
a little
ooh,
high.
Man,
That's a
he is
little
gonna
high.
Thread the needle. There he
nice.
goes.
You saw that in stage 2 on NNL
Yep.
Worlds. And he nailed that.
Gets that one,
obviously.
too.
He's the world champion.
Nice.
After all.
Okay, here we go.
He
Over the conveyor
has
belt.
enough time to finish.
No hesitation into that conveyor belt. Good job. Yes, he does. He has plenty of time to finish. The question is going to be here. Now, obviously, the Hall Brawlers, the 3-4 defense are a tricky move.
Ooh, no.
And
no.
a lot of Jay's power comes from his hips. A lot
I'm not
from
worried,
swing.
though.
Swing will screw you up on these 3-4 defense. That's why we put him in there. You got to be controlled.
Yes.
There you
Yes. Okay, this is the hardest move of the entire course right here.
go. Oh man, first place for Jay Lewis, but he.
He's in first.
Woo, I would debate you on the hardest move of the whole course. I think this vertical limit devil step.
That's actually, yeah, we
As
haven't
get a
seen that
good
in
view
previous
of,
divisions.
Coach
I'm not
Jordan's rear
sure.
end once
I saw
again.
Ben Skraley nail that,
Blocking
though.
the shot. He always
saw-
seems to be in the right space, right place at the right time. And I can't say if Jay got up there or not because we couldn't see. But
I still stand by my statement that we're going to see a finisher today.
I think so too. There's a lot of good contenders coming up. I mean, this is a stacked field. All right. Next up, Jack Adams.
Give me the angle here. Just zoomed in, just
Jack
zoomed in
Adams
on
running
like
with
the
his
shot.
signature. What did he
Why-
drop? Did he drop the chalk out of
Yeah,
his?
I think,
Did he have it in his pocket or something? How did it get all over the mat?
I don't know.
Well, looks like we'll be doing a little cleanup here this afternoon.
Yeah.
Cleanup on the 3-4 defense. Jack running in his gym mask and his signature bandana. Really has turned himself into quite a strong ninja. I've watched this kid grow up over the past couple of years. Oh, and again, saw another competitor, Nikki D Simone, a little bit ago, tried to go dynamic move to that last smaller limiter, birdhouse. I don't know if that's the move. What do you think, Noah?
for that obstacle, it's tough. We actually, this is beta right here. I don't know if anyone here is watching live stream, but we've actually seen Ben Scraley and I think Isaiah did it in practice where you don't even go to the back side. You literally just pull through from the first side, front side.
Interesting.
So, I don't know.
Okay.
If they heard that, then I mean that's game changing right there. That's much faster.
I don't see too many in the athletes in the warm-up zone on their phones. But maybe someone could send them a text from home if they're watching or something like that. You know, we're not on communications lockdown here.
It is
a very
stacked
field for sure.
I mean, first qualifier of the year. You expect to see that. Everyone's looking for that first qualifier spot. Get that pressure
Off of them, right?
Yeah.
I was a little nervous going into it, you know, even like a week ago. The elites are always the last to sign up. You know, we had maybe 4 or 5 people in the field, and I think they all thought they were going to have an easy road to qualifying spot. Next thing you know, you wake up Saturday morning, you got, you know, a stacked 15 ninjas who are all in a threat to do it.
Yeah. Jack moved up from the young adult division last year to the elite this year.
Mm-hmm. Somebody jumping rope in the warm-up area? That's what it sounds like.
All right, now he's got to avoid the chalk that Jay Lewis left behind.
It's such a chalk puddle. But reaching out for the cliffhanger ledges. Again, I love those things. Those stage 4 hall brawlers might be one of my favorite things we've designed lately. We're going to try to come up with a version that's not so complicated that kids can use at home. We will. We haven't done it yet. Okay, thank you. Yep. All right. Okay. I mean, they're rolling through the competitors, so we'll get there. Next up, Ashley Wasaki. I mean, look at the layout on that. She's practically in the warm-up area.
Oh.
That's fine.
That's,
She's
all
legit.
Of that is on. All of that is on.
Yeah, absolutely. We did that on purpose. We should call that obstacle like I started and then I decided I didn't want to, and now I do again. Oh. So Ashley competed with us at our action. Let's not even call it action league comp, but our action mode comp here over the summer. Struggled a bit on the rope, but she's a learning ninja. You know, she's passionate about the sport. You see her in the flexible Breck hat there. I think she just really enjoys the community, the people. She's gone out to a few, right?
Yeah, and I mean, many competitions.
Yeah,
at least season 4. Yeah, I mean,
nice.
Active competitor in the NNL.
I think she's saw the plates on her way were from New York, so she definitely drove a ways to get here today. She was here for the first wave this morning. Was on rooting on the sidelines for Daria Beard, who ended up winning the Masters division this morning. She wants to give this thing a try.
I mean, that's what the run-up mode's all about. Elites are, they wish they had that last year.
I know, and I think maybe that affected her decision to run elite this year. You know, obviously, if you don't get to touch all the obstacles, maybe that's part of it. Is she wants to touch the elite level obstacles, get that experience, start to add to her skill set. Quite on the boomerangs there. She's going to head over to the Salmon Ladder. As the sun gets a little late in the day here at Action Athletics, we don't get as much light through our windows. We really get a chance to see the NinjaWorks lights illuminate our new truss system and the rest of the gym to give us just that 2. No one's gotten past obstacle 2. Oh boy.
Here we go.
Alyssa Beard.
Alyssa Beard.
Stage 1 finisher, one of only 3 now after this season. Up until this season of AMW, she was one of only 2, and then we saw Jessie Lebrecq finally punch her ticket to stage 2 last week. It was great to see for Jessie. So elite company right there. 2 Jessies and Alyssa.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
she has been an active, I mean, she's a former world champion. I was talking to her a little bit about teaching during COVID and how she's been managing there. And just like all the other teachers who we absolutely, should celebrate and applaud because they are overworked and underpaid most of the time. And for the amount that they give us, she really puts a lot into the lives of her students. And, she's literally helping the youth of America become smarter and more well-rounded people while at the same time pursuing her own athletic endeavors. Oh, come on, Alyssa. Don't do this to me.
Oh,
Get
no.
that thing moving.
Oh, no,
Get
you
that
gotta
thing moving.
push off of anything.
Oh, my God. Somebody
Almost
stick out a
all of
leg.
that.
Mark, reach through the window. Grab her leg. Do something. Oh, come on,
Oh,
Beard.
no. Yeah. I mean, she's got the right idea. You got to build some sort of swing,
mean,
but that's almost impossible
she's
on
gotta
that
get-
stage 4
can-
rotating thing. I don't even know what you call it.
Okay, this is interesting.
Oh, this is good because you want to maximize the amount of time that you have to save yourself
Yeah.
so you're not hanging on your hands.
I'm wondering if she gets her feet on the rope and starts to, whip it a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
If anybody can save this, it's Alyssa. She's got to think her way through it. Literally, all the ninjas in the warm-up area are trying to help her. They're telling her to get low. I don't know if that's the right plan.
Come on, let's
I mean, low means you have more back and forth motion. However,
But every
it's
time
much
she
harder
moves,
it's much harder to build swing when you're down low.
exactly. Every time she moves, that platter up top is just going to spin and
Yeah.
take away her momentum. She needs to get closer to the platter and then offset her weight, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just speculating here.
I mean,
'cause
she
that-
spent over a minute at this point up
Yeah.
at the first obstacle here.
if the platter is in play, which we never said it wasn't.
But you never said it was, though. So, I mean,
I know,
don't-
and Alyssa's a rule follower. She's,
Yeah, so,
she's
like-
not about to be the person who's going to throw, a 2-foot
Oh,
down.
we see some movement here.
Oh my gosh. Man, my heart's going out to her right now. That was not how we drew
Oh,
this
yes,
up.
yes.
Is she getting it?
He's made one revolution.
Man, she just need anything to push out. Like, James, jump in there and form tackle her.
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
No. Oh, man. That's a long time to be up on that rope. Gosh darn it. I definitely don't like to see that. And now, because we said that you wouldn't get a point until you got to the platform, in previous divisions,
seasons.
all you had to do was touch the rope to get a point.
Yeah.
And we took that away in the elites. They had to get to the platform, which means she
So, yeah,
would
she
get
will
0
not-
points on that one.
Yeah, 0 NNL points for this competition, which is
Ugh.
it's okay. I mean, it's the first qualifier
I
of the year.
know,
You can
I'm just-
bounce back from that.
I just always like to see everybody leave with a point. I should have made that. Anyway, John Gobot is on the course right now. You would know him from obviously his very successful band PB&J. They've had a few concerts. He plays the drums. His friend Pat and his brother Ben. They released an album last November. They're working on another now. He loves performing, but perhaps songwriting even more. What a creative young man. Songwriter. That's a talent I never was able to develop. I could write you a poem. I could tell you a story, but putting it to song, nah. He even wrote a song about ninjas for Black Lives. And it's a song called Golden Tales, and they're donating all the profits from it to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. So go take a listen. The band's called PB&J, and the song is called Golden Tales. And they're donating the money from it to a great cause. So go take a listen. Just costs you a little bit of your time, and you would probably enjoy it. There you go. Jonathan
There we go,
moving
John.
well here.
Moving back half of the course.
A little less than a minute, so he's off the pace.
He's got to move. He's got to move for sure.
But if there's anything we know about Jonathan, he is
can.
explosive. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. I bet he'll. Yeah.
We
The
do have
Salmon
some
Ladder light work.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously. I mean,
We do have some technical obstacles here, though. He's a little.
he's offset.
Oh, boy.
Offset going to this move is going to be tricky.
Yeah, this is. You could just kind of. You could feel it. That offset bar. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yep,
Salmon
yep.
Ladder offset might have made that a little bit more tricky, but You know what I want to see? I want to see him try the last obstacle.
The vertical limits.
The vertical limits. I bet he could do that.
I think so too. He's got grip strength for days.
Yeah.
Oh, going straight to the second one.
That is an interesting
athlete to do
strategy.
that. Looks like those hands are hurt. Here you go. You're gonna
See,
get your
I
wish,
told you,
Jordan
I
doesn't
know he
block the
wants
view
to.
again. No, he grabbed one and was like, nope. Not going to do that. All right, next up we have Evan Lavalley. Some of the best hair in the ninja game, if I do say so myself. Oh, and unfortunately, I just read in his file, anything else we should know about Evan Lavalley? He's bad at vertical limits. Well, Evan,
Well, I mean,
I hope you get there.
You don't have to actually, at this point, you don't even have to get past the vertical limit to be in first. So
That's true, but I mean, we want to see some finishers too.
Yeah.
You know? Okay. He's getting some last minute. Looks like he's going through his visualizations or getting some clarification from his coach there. Rocking his Jake Murray shirt that I believe he actually got here when Jake was part of our Pro Ninja event that we used to be able to throw before COVID lockdown kind of came through and made our events a bit more modest. I might have a bigger one for him if that one wears out. I believe he wears it to almost every comp, at least almost every time I see him, he's wearing it. So.
is this Evan's first year competing in the elite division?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, you are
It's his
correct.
first competition. in the elite
Statman
division.
Noah, man, where have you been all weekend? I could have really used
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
mean-
this. I think we're onto something here, man.
Yeah.
Okay, going to the
Right to
windowsill
the
like
windowsill.
so many,
That's
and I think
extremely efficient. I bet he's the fastest through that first obstacle.
well, probably. What was it? 3.64 seconds.
Yeah. What did I call it? By
Yeah.
6/10 of or 6/100th of a
Look
second.
at you go, nice. Making easy work of those birdhouses.
Oof.
Those are available in both styles from Stage 4 Designs. If you like the slopey version or the actual cliffhanger version, and in a variety of colors. Good.
Big push. Yes.
Evan,
One
nice.
swing in that, linking the
Wow.
entire
You
thing.
know what?
Except for that
Evan's
first.
been training at both Vitality and Ultimate, and Ultimate has that huge Lachey bar rig there that they've had for a long time. I guarantee Evan spent a lot of time on
Nice.
that, linking things like flywheels. I mean, our pizza cutters are just basically a variation of that. So very much at home. 1:15. He's still behind Jay Lewis, which is crazy. He looks like he's moving so big. Not
Yeah.
afraid of this elite
He has
division at
plenty
all.
of time. 1:07.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can definitely complete here. Oh, but there's the
Unfortunate.
always with the special delivery. There's some ninjas that make that obstacle look so smooth, and you're like, I guarantee you they'd never miss. And then, and Evan's one of them.
Oh my!
I've seen him hit that.
Flawless
Yeah.
on 3-4 defense.
Look at this.
Look at that. That was the cleanest we've seen anyone do that today.
All right, let's see. He says he hates vertical limits.
Will he attempt the
Can't
last
see the
obstacle?
I mean, he's going to at least attempt it. Jordan, stay right there next to him.
There we go.
Yeah, psyching him up. Saw Ben Scraley do it earlier. Nope. Try again. Oh,
Let's go, Evan.
one more time. He's like,
You
I
got
told him.
this.
I almost got it.
You got it, dude.
Evan. You can't hear me.
Then.
Okay, now he's clamped
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Now he's clamped
yeah.
on.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, Evan.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Good work, Evan.
That was,
Well
I mean,
done.
the third time, if you miss it the first couple times, it's you're not like going up the second, or even the third and doing any better. So Evan dug deep and got it.
Coming up, we got Paul Woods up right now.
Yep, he's getting some last-minute instruction from Coach Jordan. Yesterday, his brother Daniel ran the course, and I misspoke. There was a bit of controversy there when Daniel ran without a mask. I was looking down at my sheet at his stats, and when I looked up, it appeared that he was on the start block with no mask on, and I assumed that he was just violating our mask policy. No, he had asked previously about if he was vaccinated, if he would be allowed to run without it. And I went back and watched the live stream. He had handed it to his mother previously. So it was just a miscommunication. Nothing, there was no maliciousness in it at all. I apologize to Daniel. Sorry that if we made you look bad there, buddy. No no worries there. And there wasn't any controversy with his run either. It was a clear, a clear fail. Went back, looked at the tape. So just, another comp in the books. And we wish Daniel well. We're going to probably see him here again for skills, along with his brother Paul, who's on the course right now.
Paul made it to stage 2 last year, and he has a very long resume of comps as well.
Indeed, he does. He is competing almost every weekend during the season. Pound for pound, you're not going to find a stronger ninja.
Yeah.
He is
Paul
absolutely
is insane.
a monster. He trains harder than anybody. In addition to racking up, podium after podium with Ninja, he's also chasing the Guinness World Record for, is it most pull-ups in 24 hours? Is that
yes,
what it was?
I think that's it. Yeah.
And if anybody's going to do it, it's Paul.
Of course.
He's one of the most
course.
determined
Who
people.
else would it be?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, look at that skip right there.
Absolutely.
That's the type of thing we like to see from Paul.
For sure.
And he even set himself up good for that special delivery, nice and low.
But
you
still
don't want to be
3
high.
seconds over Jay's pace. Man, Jay was so fast. Paul knows this is the move. He needs to hit this. There he goes.
Yes, okay.
Absolutely. Now that is redemption
That
from
was
last year's
the
World
main,
Championship.
Yeah,
Yep.
he should be good.
And remember, Jay only went down after he didn't make it through first contact.
Yeah, so
and
he
Paul
just
has
needs-
all the skills necessary to make it through that as well. So if he makes it through first contact, we know he had.
But he was faster.
But he was
than
faster
Jay
than
Lewis.
Jay.
He's
He
in
was
first
faster than
place.
Jay. Was
Yeah,
he just
look at
trying
that.
to touch it? I don't know.
I don't know. You could probably argue it both ways.
But that was, man, by,
Either way,
was
he's
that
in
5,
first
6
place.
seconds? Yeah, good for him.
He's
That's
in
awesome.
first place.
I know he's got these limiters too.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Just,
Oh.
well, maybe not. He made it
mean-
to the same spot that Evan did. I mean, after doing 11 previous obstacles to ask these athletes to do that,
That's fair.
you have to be an elite level athlete to get there. All right, next up. Now, Mark, he surprised me when I looked on his sheet because he's running to a song by Brand New, which is, harkens back to my early 2000s emo roots. Makes me very happy. Yes, see, the DJs asked me if I was emo. Yes, man. I didn't have the haircut and all the clothes, but I had hair. It may have been blue. Oh, look at Mark grabbing the side of that.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's.
We never
I
said they
think
only
we're gonna
had to
see
grab.
every single competitor
This
do
is
that
beta.
from this point.
Little back of
Breaking
the head
the beta.
concussion there
Look
from the
at
swing.
this.
Hopefully not.
Good work. Oh,
Wow. Dude, Mark is such a sleeper in this elite division because, he's a great ninja in his own right. I mean, the guy he pulls moves out that are unconventional routinely, takes great care of himself. He's now running the programs down at Full Send Ninja in Norwood, and he works with Neighborhood Ninjas as well. It benefited them when we moved the time today. He was able to actually be here and compete. Neighborhood Ninjas has an event today. I think I'd mentioned it yesterday.
this is at least Mark's 4th straight Action Athletics qualifier.
Is it really?
So I mean, I bet he was here season 3 as well.
Well, he used to come around because he just loved the sweet time that he got to spend with Mike Ravert. They are both tremendous fans of
Yeah.
one another. Brothers from another mother, so to speak. He's tested a lot for A&W. Also competed himself on season 10 in Philadelphia. It says right here his biggest obstacle is finding the keys to unlocking Mike Ravert's heart. So. Man, I love some of the stuff these guys write. His hobbies are standing on top of a mountain during a thunderstorm and yelling, "I am the storm."
Dude, he's
Such
nailing.
a creative
this.
dude.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, no, no, no,
boy. Oh, and he's going to send it anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he knew he was running.
That's-
That's just,
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
that's unfortunate.
I think by the time he would have let that settle
yeah,
back
it's
down.
Like you wouldn't even have been able to make another obstacle.
Yeah.
So I think that probably was the correct play.
Yeah, it probably was. And sometimes, there's just anything can happen on a ninja course. And they just jumped at the wall. No, thanks, Zach. It's appreciated. Just going to have to find a new DJ.
Oh,
No.
demoted from the DJ.
DJ ZK for life. Unless DJ Nate Pardo is available as well. And if the two of you ever collab, then
That would be a pretty
we'd have
sick.
bangers. We'd have bangers. That would slap. All right. True Becker. Again, getting his last-minute instructions, sporting his Team Monstro shirt. True, a member of the Team Monstro squad. A former National Ninja League champion in his own right. And, I know I said, or gave the moniker of pound-for-pound strongest ninja to Paul Woods a little bit ago. Maybe one of the most explosive ninjas out there. True Becker. Loves to lâché. Never met a lâché he didn't like. There you go. He and fellow ninja Ethan Zimmerman went on a road trip this summer and toured and trained at ninja gyms all up and down the East Coast before they left for college, kind of like a last dance bro trip.
Yeah.
And look at this.
He's super efficient.
Absolutely. That's what
I would
makes
say,
True.
yeah,
True.
the most efficient ninja.
Absolutely. I would agree with you.
Look
8
at that.
days
See,
a week.
wherever he can, he picks up these small amount of time. That time at the bottom keeps going up because he finds the smallest places to make up time.
Absolutely. It's funny. I was on my way in here this morning. I followed this Porsche, like a 1990s Porsche, and I watched it take a turn, and like just watching it stay super flat. And it wasn't even. It was maybe going 35, 40 miles an hour, but the efficiency of it. Watching True run right now reminds me of that. The power and efficiency and control of a German luxury sports car.
Okay. Last move between him.
Gets it. I mean,
Yeah.
that wasn't even in doubt. And neither was the swing. He was thinking about the swing. Most of these guys are dreading that.
That special delivery
Yeah.
is quite technical.
Yep. All right. Now he's got a minute to contend with this line here. He wants the finish. He's ahead of Jay.
Yes.
And there he is ahead of Paul.
Yes. And he's the first person to make this grab up
He
to
sure
here.
is.
And
Absolutely.
will he be?
And this one, if he gets through here,
He's in
I
first
gotta
place
say,
right now.
Yeah, first place. I think he's got it.
I think he probably needs around 15 seconds to make it through this.
No, he's got time.
He has
You
plenty of
just
time.
have to complete.
You just gotta finish the course. You know what I mean?
I think he knows that he might be
He's
the only
almost at
finisher
that
here.
escalator. First person to
Skips
successfully
last
make
one.
it through that.
Well
And
done.
boom, we have our first finisher.
First finisher, True Becker, 2:08:39.
Moves into
Bumps-
first place.
Bumps Paul and Jay down and bumps Josh off the podium. That's interesting. Luke is still sitting in 5th place, and we're going to review his run here, but the runners are coming fast and furious. We can't take even a moment to pause here. So, all right, next up, James Burns, who, shows up and wins comps. Maybe, obviously True does the same thing. You're right. This field is stacked. We've got heavy
Completely
hitters.
stacked. Unnamed YouTube user, you are 100% correct.
Yeah. Did James compete elite last year? I don't believe he did. I thought he was adult division last year. Sporting that slick new Strive shirt. I really like the looks of those shirts. Been saying that all weekend.
James Burns.
Adult.
Competed in adults last year.
All right, so he's moved up. He was running roughshod over. He's a stage 3 world championship competitor from last year. So that's good. He should move up to elite.
Deep breath, James. Keep it going.
He might be putting this some of the rest of these elites on notice right here. If they didn't know who he was beforehand, they should.
So smooth.
Yeah. He's a great kid. He used to come in all the time with his dad. Really nice family. He's worked really hard on his ninja game, his efficiency. So nice to see.
Good shape for time. Heading on over to the Salmon Ladder.
Still a minute left on the clock. It can be done from here. For
Yeah,
sure.
we've seen
He's going to have a hard time catching True at this point, but everybody will. There he is.
Nice.
That was Very accurate. He even went into the 8-inch gap. See, there's a 10 and an 8. He did the bottom,
Yeah.
the smaller
It's extremely difficult.
one. Got it again.
And he just makes it look easy in the 8.
Wow. I mean,
Incredibly impressive.
okay, here we go, James. Up and over, up and over. Press step, press step. Very nice. 30 seconds. You hear Lucas cheering for him, wants to see him finish this thing. 23 seconds. It's going to be a tall
Nice.
order.
Here we go.
You got it.
You
bud.
can still make it through this next obstacle.
You can.
Oh.
And that seems to be the crux point here for a lot of these elites is just getting, I'd said it before, Dave Cavanaugh described it as it's very odd to static. Oh, just off the podium. He said it's very odd to static a UFO. Because you don't normally think about
That's a
staticking
good point.
a UFO. But it's really just a tiny, like almost like a wiggle block.
Yeah. You know what I also heard some of the competitors talk about in the warm-up was cannonballing that first UFO. Just think about that.
Just going straight over
Just
the top.
straight
of
over
it.
the
You gotta
top.
have some pretty big hands, I would think, but it might be a little painful.
It would be a little bit painful, but it would probably be a little bit easier to hold on to.
Next
Let's
up
see
is
if we see anyone try that.
Zach Eichelstein. Looking pretty good on these limbers. They're going to clamp down on that guy. That's the slopey one that he just clamped down on and made it look really simple. He's got headphones in. He said he doesn't care what his run music is because he's just going to be wearing his headphones.
Locked in.
I've often thought about doing that. I get so distracted on the ninja course. Maybe it'd be easier if I just tuned everybody out, put on a little emo music, and rocked out.
I'd just be afraid they fall out.
You know what?
lose
My
them.
AirPods are pretty
Yeah.
pretty good.
I mean, I say that too, but when you're swinging on a ninja course, that's a lot of G-force right there.
Yeah.
And just links that.
Look at this guy, Lincoln. Wow, okay. I see
earbud
it.
came
20,
flying out.
25 seconds. Did it just come flying out, Zays?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, his earbud did fall out. Noah called
That's
it.
what I said.
He had it all the way. Now, he's ahead of a lot of ninjas' paces to this point. 10 seconds. You can hear Paul yelling at him to run. Takes a little chalk. A minute left.
He has enough time to finish.
He does. We've seen that. If the competitors can get to here with a little over a minute and be efficient, like
Skipping
that,
up,
doubling up,
yeah.
yep.
Skipping. Something I often advocate for is skip. It saves energy. It really does. Nice. Nails
He's in
that first
10.
one.
Yep. Look at that.
He's in the 10.
Love that camera. You can see just the detail.
Boom.
Good. There's
Nails
another
it.
10.
Makes it look easy. That is not
Boom.
easy.
And then got off it easy before his swing got all quirky.
In my opinion, the hardest
There he
move
goes.
of the entire course.
A little chalk here. Now 30 seconds.
Nice.
And just touch. Man,
This is
that move right there.
Yeah.
It's just it's like instant replay, and there it is, the fourth place.
Fourth
He drops
place.
it, pops out James Burns.
Paul and Jay, untouchable.
But I mean, look at our last two competitors that are coming up: Lucas Reale and Nolan LaJoy.
Both of those.
If any of them
Potential to
have
finish,
potential
of
to
course.
knock somebody off the podium,
Yeah.
for sure. See Kira there on Lucas's sideline. That one I know for sure they're engaged. Congratulations, guys. Kira was here coaching pretty much all day yesterday. Was on the sideline for almost every TA athlete. Pulling double duty. Now she's sidelining her future husband. Lucas, always a threat. I mean, you know he's just going to attack this.
Look at this. Made it to Worlds for the past 3 years. Probably made it to Worlds before that, too.
Yeah. And the funny part is, he is so dedicated that he probably, all those competitions that he's listed on, he was probably there all day coaching his kids first.
Yeah.
And then he would run.
And then he competes.
Yeah, and then
And
competes.
still does amazing.
And yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's just a supercomputer just getting beta all day long.
No way.
I know, I thought he
I
was gonna do
wanted
the
to
same
see it.
thing.
I wanted to see it.
It looked almost there, and then at the last
Yeah.
second, he's so aware of his space and body.
Could have been something.
After many tries, I did get that move when it was 2 feet closer.
Yep.
But 2 feet makes a lot of difference when it comes to Lashang up. Nice.
Very
Straight
nicely
into that
done. Wow.
transition.
And he's right lined up to where he wants to be to make this move. Oh, man. Lucas.
That is, those 2 catches
Look at him
are-
getting an applause from the crowd. Everybody just.
Yeah.
It's so hard not to love this kid. He's just got such a big heart. I think he really wants to just see if he can get these vertical limit steps.
Yeah. Making 3-4
That-
look
there's
easy,
the move
though.
again.
He made 3-4 look easy.
Yes. Yeah. And then got the touch. He would have been a little bit behind. Like, had he even made the special delivery? I gotta stop calling it that. The froggy delivery.
Yeah.
I think he would have. Now Kira's blocking our view. She's so small. How's she blocking our whole view?
Come look at this.
No, he's going. Nah, I'm done. Okay. More vertical limits for Lucas. So we are down to our final competitor. We are assured that True and who is in second place, Jay, are assured a podium spot. We've got, is it Paul sitting on the hot
Paul-
seat?
No.
No.
Wait.
Who's in third? Jay.
Jay's in third.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Paul's
I
in
was
second.
gonna say,
All
I
right,
think
so
Jay's
True
in
and
third,
Paul
yeah.
assured podiums. Look at that. Paul moving up into elite class and assured a podium.
Oh, right. This is
his first-
Paul's first
Absolutely.
competition.
Look at this. I mean, he's been elite for years. Let's be honest.
Of course.
He just wasn't old enough. Nolan's so technical. You can just see the wheels turning in his brain with every move that he does. Just slightly off True's pace. Gets the Jimmy legs and goes. Look at that pop.
Nice.
He was just floating there in the air for a second. Like, a lot of guys were coming in super hot to this thing, and then, wow, super smooth onto that first boomerang. Very nicely done. Off on the second one. A minute 20. Wow. He's definitely got plenty of time.
He's near that top time.
Yeah,
He's still in the running for first place.
for sure.
And perfect. Nice down low.
Wow.
Nice.
You know he's practiced this
Yeah,
obstacle
I don't think you'll see him this year.
thousands of times.
I might have just jinxed it. No,
Yeah.
okay, good.
I know.
Good.
Dude, that's
All
the one
right.
thing you got to learn about being
Yeah.
on the mic. I feel so bad when I say stuff like that and then something happens and just jinx them. I think that happened to me like first thing this morning.
Okay, a little
All
bit
right, can we
behind
get
True.
another-
A little bit behind True. True did take some rest before the last
He
obstacle.
did. Can we get another finisher?
Oh no.
He's
in the spin
in the spin
cycles.
cycle. I was just about to say, yep. But brings it around.
Quick pull up here.
Yep. He's got to keep his hips calm. That thing's going to swing. Anytime you try to move your hips, just like the rope,
I'm
got
pretty
to
sure
find
he's
himself in a position where he
yeah.
can get explosively up to that next. It's coming around on him.
At this point.
Oh, he just. Oh, shit. I think he thought it wasn't. He still had 20 seconds left. I mean, he could have possibly. And there we go, fourth place.
The curse of fourth
So
place.
our yeah, right.
Yeah.
That just kept bumping down. So our top three stayed intact. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think he could have gotten there.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. So
Well,
now
I
we
mean,
do have a review. So we got to go do that. And then I'll be back on the mic shortly. Noah, you can keep everybody company.
Taking a look at the podium right now, we got True sitting in first place, our only finisher. My prediction did come true. We did see a finisher, followed by Paul and Jay. All that, of course, pending that review. Take a look at the final standings after we get through this review. On the elite female side, we got Allie in first, followed by Nikki and Ashley taking home the bronze. Looking good. So, this is the end of the traditional qualifier. We've had a fun 2 days with you. Hopefully, we'll see everyone back at the skills competition, which is back in October. I blanking on the actual date right now. I think it's the second weekend of October. I think signups will be open in 3 weeks. And it's going to be a great competition. We did the skills competition for the first time last year in April, and we are very much excited to host another. As you can see right now on that step right there, Stage 4 Designs, as always, Stage 4 Designs is your #1 place where you can go to get a course. We saw that if you do have a Stage 4 course built for you in your backyard, you will hit a buzzer. I think we were at least 2 for 2 yesterday. I don't know about today, but 2 out of 2 of the newly built Stage 4 Designs course people hit a buzzer yesterday. So, I mean, correlation, causation, who knows, but what can we say? Stage 4 Designs. Here we go. No reruns.
Took it down to quarter slow-mo speed to make sure that we got the call right. There was contact. Luke Dillon's foot touching the ground there at the end of the conveyor belt. So that's all she wrote. We have our podium intact. We're going to go give away some hardware. And I want to thank you guys for tuning into the live stream quite a bit. If you've been watching this weekend, we love all your YouTube comments and love to hear from you. So this is your host, your live stream host, Nate, and his co-host, Noah.
Signing off.
Signing off for Action Athletics.
We'll see
Have
you
a good
back in a
weekend.
month.
Yep. Bye.